Punjab Kings, I looked at their team on paper this
Oh,
year, right? And I was like, this looks like a proper team to me. And the minute I said that, the internet just collapsed on me. Just go, what are you talking about? They can't be good. Are you with me? I know they've only played one game. I don't want to get too over indexed on one game. But Shreyas Iyer looks like he's finally found that level that at KKR, like sometimes at KKR, they're batting him at like 8, right? Because they were like, he's not going to play the way we want. He looks to me like he's finally understood the assignment and he's caught up and he's so skillful. And the rest of the team, I really like it. Like they can cause, I don't know if they can win the title, but they can cause a lot of teams a lot of problems here.
I think we probably, and I'm saying this with, again with a pinch of salt, knowing the Punjab ownership, uh,
Oh,
I think they finally hit their final reset. I don't think we'll see because the quality of players they have in their ranks right now, they are sorted for the next 5 years, even with just the current set of players, right?
mm,
They don't need to do much, to be honest, over the next three auctions with the kind of side they actually have. And
yeah,
for me, I think that is something that is commendable. And you got to give credit to Ricky Ponting for it. Yes, he's always going to be a little bit more skewed towards the Aussie players. He's going to make it a little Aussie heavy. And that generally has been the case in the IPL with Aussie coaches and
mm,
Aussie captains. And we've seen the same trend here. But I still believe that, and I've always maintained this. I think Shreyas Iyer is a very underrated cricketer, and I think a very underrated leader, right? I think he's a phenomenal leader. I've been saying that this guy is going to lead the Indian team for like I think the last year and a half. I've been saying this dude is underrated out and out, right? He should have he is like for me. Did he get the man of the series in the Champions Trophy?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
But if he didn't, he should have gotten it because no, I don't think he got it. I think Rachin Ravindra got it. That's right. Rachin got it. But
I
I
should
think
know that, but
his
I,
yeah. I
but
know
I
it because
don't.
I was only, I know it only because I was doing work there at the stadium. Uh, but he he was phenomenal, man. And I think he's a very, very good leader, very astute. He's very clear. And what I like about him, he's actually thought adjacent, right? He's got his own method of doing
Mm,
his things, right? When people said, "Oh, listen, you've got a clear issue with the short ball," he's like, "What? Are you dreaming? I have no issue with the short ball." And I'm like, "What is the guy saying?" Right? And I'm very observant about what people say. I'm like, "What is this guy saying?" And then you look at it, and he's gone and he's worked it out,
yeah.
and he's actually gone and worked it out. Like if you see that 97 not out in the last game, he's pummeled guys for sixes with a short ball, yeah. And on the quickest, I would say the quickest red soil wicket in the country at the moment in India, he's gone and pummeled guys who bowl pace, right? Prasidh
Mm,
Krishna, Mohammad Shami. He's actually gone and smashed these guys over deep mid wicket. Like to actually hit a pull shot off the front foot towards deep mid wicket at a short ball coming at pace
mm,
means your reflexes have to be on point, right? And if he's doing that consistently, then you know that. And he's only trying to pull off the front foot. He's not trying to pull off the back foot. Even the hook, he's trying to play off the front foot. So that means he's actually, you will see a lack of control when you're trying to hook off the front foot. But when you're pulling off the front foot and you're hitting in front of square, that means you're dominating. You're ahead of the pace of the ball. You're dictating the shots. The dictating the ball at this point in time. So for me, as a batter, incredible batter, he will decimate spin bowlers. I'm telling you,
mm.
we have the same batting coach. Like he coaches under like he trains under Praveen Amre, and I'm telling you the amount of work Praveen Amre does against spin bowlers is tremendous. We do a lot of work
Mm.
for spin bowlers and how to attack spin bowlers, and you know that he's going to decimate spin bowling. Like even at the time when in 2017, 2018, when I was playing for KKR in the middle overs, I was taking the spin bowlers on was simply because the amount of work I did towards spin bowling. Like we would play on ranked turners, trying to hit sixes while without stepping out, and we'd
Mm.
practice that, and we'd figured out ways to do that. That when you came to the IPL and people are bowling at pace, it felt like, hey, this is just hit through the line, man. This is easy stuff. It just became so easy because our practice became so difficult. So I
Yeah.
know that as a batter, he's going to thrive. And as a leader, just the amount of championships he's won and the way he's led, and he doesn't want the attention as a leader. He doesn't want to be the guy winning or being in the limelight for winning. He just wants to win. He's happy to win. He's happy to, like, just what he did with Shashank Singh in that last over when he's batting on
Mm.
97. Man, imagine an Indian cricketer doing that over the last decade, dude.
It's one of those things that I always think that of all the bad things England gave different countries around the world. One of them was that for whatever reason, Australia decided to play cricket as a team sport, right?
Mm.
And England told everyone else to play cricket for themselves. I'm writing a book at the moment, and Barry Richards is talking in the book about how much he hated playing in county cricket because the first game was against the universities, and all these average batters would go out there and make 100 so that their records would look good at the end of the year. And then he said you play during the year, and everyone's playing for not outs every game to make sure that the average is above 35 or 40 so they get a contract. And you watch Australian cricketers like just be like, oh, it doesn't matter if I average 20 as long as the team wins, right? Like it's such a different version. And so you watch someone like Shreyas Iyer, I think so many things are coming together for him at the same time. So you've got the ability to make a 97 and not give a shit, right? Like that's such a huge thing. The short ball that you talked about before, I think people think you need to be good against the short ball. What you and I know is you just need to make sure that you can be occasionally dangerous so they can't keep bowling it to you because you can score so quickly off it. And the final thing he said is the play against spin. He might be the best player against spin in the world, right? Like he only needs to be average against pace bowling and he'll be such a star. So no, I'm a huge fan, man. I like the team. I did briefly work for the ownership once, way back in the day on a league that never even ended up existing. I'll reserve my judgment on how they manage everything based on that. But I'm with you. I like the all-round stuff. I like the way that the team sort of comes together. And if this is the Shreyas Iyer we get, if it's the Shreyas Iyer who's willing to score quickly and punish people, right, with that batting lineup and all the all-round options that they have available to them, they're so flexible, right? Like during the season, they can completely change the sort of team they are. So no, I'm all in.